I don't know about you, but I'm hungry. It's Thursday night and it's dinner time almost, and I'm hungry. And around here, around my house, something happens every week, which is I go shopping. I do the shopping in the house. I go shopping on either Saturday, but typically Sundays. And I'm going to drop, you know, 170 to 200 and, low teens, 220 on shopping on the weekend. I'm going to buy meats. I'm going to buy your breads. I'm going to buy your vegetables. I'm going to buy dinner, drinks, the whole bit, right? Everything and that should last a week, right? But we all know that it doesn't, because 200 to 250 bucks gets you about maybe four not so filled bags in the grocery store. So what happens is I get all this food. I come home, I fill the refrigerator. You would think it was the Huns that invaded my house when I fill the fridge. People just they invade the cabinets in the fridge and they start eating, you know, like they were just in a Turkish prison for 8 years. But anyway, I fill the fridge and we have food for either Saturday or Sunday or Monday, and then Tuesday it's like, well, we need some things. There's a few things we're out of. I got to go back to the store, and I got to get maybe more meat. I got to get this. I got to get that fruit, whatever things run out. We eat, like I said, people are eating like they're eating like we call them in Italian morte farms. Dying of hunger. These morte vans over there. So I'm back on Tuesday night and I'm buying more groceries. I'm going to drop another 80 bucks on Tuesday, maybe more, maybe less. I'm going to call 80 the medium there, right? The median. So I drop 80 bucks on a Tuesday after, a couple $100 on a weekend. And then now it's Thursday and we're in the same boat again. We're in the same boat. And there's nothing to eat. But I'm not going to go shopping because it's Thursday. And, on Friday, typically we get a pizza. So I'm not going to go out and buy a bunch of groceries. So there's not, there's food, but there's nothing for dinner, if you know what I mean. If you have kids, it's like, you ever have your kids and they open up the fridge and go, there's nothing to eat, man. There's nothing to eat in this house.
There's nothing to eat in this house. Nothing.
Oh, I just dropped 400 on groceries this week. What do you mean there's nothing to eat? So when I was a kid, my parents, they went through the same thing. They spent less, but they went through the same thing. And they were hardworking people, my parents. Blue collar factory workers who, never made much money, came home every day, cooked dinner, blah, blah, blah. But on Fridays, even when I was a kid, we went out for pizza. That was like what we did. We went out for pizza. And so on Thursday, when we run out and he said, it's not eat, there was an expression my mother had and my father had. It's an Italian word, and the word is Sarange, which means basically you fend for yourself. You're on your own. Just make do with what you got. Sarange. Hey, what do we have for dinner? There's nothing. Say Sarange. And Sarange. In my house, I say the same thing. When I say it's Thursday night, hey, Sarange. Have a couple eggs. Tuna fish sandwich. Make yourself, an omelet, some pancakes, some I don't care. I don't give a shit what you do. I'm not going shopping today. I don't feel like I'm out of cooking. I'm tired of cooking, man. That's one of the hardest things about being married and raising a family is you never know what the hell to cook. How did my mother come up with something to cook every single day for my whole life? She did it. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. Every day there was something to eat. She prepared something. And she didn't repeat a lot. My mother, she didn't repeat it. She always had this ability to come up with something to cook. And I'm pretty good in the kitchen, I gotta be honest with you, but it gets tiring. Even when I go shopping, okay, what do I buy at the grocery store? Well, I'm gonna buy the same, I got the list in my head because I don't have these new ideas all the time. So it's Thursday night and there's nothing to eat. There's nothing to eat in this house. Okay, well, guess what, guys? Sarange. Get the toaster out, crack some eggs, put them in the pan, fry them up, scramble them up, do what you gotta do, throw some bologna. I don't care what you do. It's Sarange night. You know what I mean? And that's the way it is. So it's very it's challenging. It's challenging. But it got me thinking. I was looking on if you went on TikTok, I was looking at what people cook, right? I'm into food. I'm a I'm not a foodie in the douchey sense. Like I'm not one of these chefs that goes on a podcast and gets real douchey about food. But food is like a huge part of my life. So I like food. I cook. I do the cooking in my family. I'm into it. So I'm always checking out, cooking things and whatnot. Try to learn more. I'm basically, I got the Italian staples down pretty good, but I always try to learn more. But if you ever surf the web, especially like on YouTube's not as bad, but if you ever go on TikTok and you look for, and you're just looking at people who are making food and cooking, sharing recipes, you get a very good idea of just how fucked up this country really is. I mean, we are a country that we're in sad shape. We we have mental problems. We have all kinds of problems in America, and it manifests itself through the food that people cook and that they eat and that they consume. By the way, I will venture to say a lot of it's not even really food. I don't know what it is. It's chemicals that are masked. Like in North Korea, they have grocery stores where they put fake food in the windows to make it look like the stores are full, but we have fake food, but it's made up of asbestos. People are putting asbestos that look like potato chips in their body every day and loving it. And so if you ever go on TikTok and you're looking at, recipes, it's crazy. So I'm going to show you something that I came across because it's just insane. So here we go.
Yes. Okay.
Eggs are too expensive to be wasting eggs like this.
No shit, Sherlock. I want to vomit in my mouth right now. I'm just telling you right now. I would never eat that in a million years. This woman decides that she could do something with bananas and ham.
Mom, stop. What are you doing? So what is this?
Josh, I'm doing a recipe that Johanna sent in to me.
What's it called?
I don't know if it has a name.
Tell me.
I don't know if it has a name.
Did you get
do I need to show you more? This is what people are eating. Ham with mustard and bananas, and then she's gonna bake like none of it needs. It's already cooked. It's already processed. No need to bake anything. Just eat that disgusting thing raw. All right, here's the next one.
Take out the center of our steak. Now we're gonna take out our KD powder. Go ahead and pour that all over the steak. Don't worry, we're not making a mistake with this one. Pat it in.
She's not making a mistake.
I feel like I could just eat this cheese powder forever.
Isn't it wonderful that these people are like actually feeding themselves cancer? Like, hey, children, come, it's dinner time. Let me give you a bowl of cancer with some cancer meat. All right, so we get this next one here. This next one is, so this next one is, there are a bunch of chefs on TikTok who they cook food, very talented women in their own, definitely talented chefs in the kitchen. A lot of training, but they have an added ingredient that no other chefs really have. At least the male chefs don't have. And let me show you. Look at that shot. I don't know if those are elbows. My nonna never looked like that when she was cooking up the bolognese, let me tell you. Oh, she's making a Five Guys burger. Oh, that's great. She's gonna get Five Guys off while making a Five Guys burger. So that's it. So there's that chef there. Let me see. Let me pull up a couple more here. Oh, there's another one here too. This one. Here we go. She brings a different skill set to the kitchen in that she brings a Latin flair to her cooking, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't know about you guys, for the gentlemen out there, I'm not so interested in the ingredients of the dish here when I'm watching this. I don't know if you feel the same way. The next one is probably the most disgusting of the ones that I saw when I was looking through this.
Let's make Gatorade chicken. My family asked me to make dinner tonight, so I soaked an entire chicken in blue Gatorade. I just cooked it in the oven for an hour, and now it's fully loaded with electrolytes. It's such an easy and healthy dinner.
That's it. Well, what's great about that recipe is that, it's quick. The video was less than 10 seconds, so there's not a lot of work that you have to do in order to get that delicious blue chicken. One more. We got one more. Let's do this. This is fun. This is interesting. Talk about a cancer meal. Here we go. Pringles are the foundation for any nutritious meal, by the way. I'm going to spare you here. What she does is she boils these Pringles, and then she mashes them up like mashed potatoes, and she puts garlic in them, and she puts butter in them, and she puts onion powder in them, and she whips up a nice mashed potato. And there's a guy, and she's like, "I got something for you, honey."
Smells great.
She's like, "I got something for you. I got something good for you, honey." He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a little nookie tonight." And she's like, it's Pringle mashed potatoes.
You love mashed potatoes.
Ooh.
I just use
Ooh.
a quick
Any man who accepts
seasoning.
that as his meal is not a real man. I'm sorry. That's it. That's all that. Those are all the recipes I have for you. Anyway, that's my dilemma. Yeah, Thursday nights, don't know what to cook. Sarange. Remember that term. Whenever your kids they say, "Hey, what's that? Hey, you know what? Sarange." Go ahead and sarange. Hey, listen, if you like this video, please like it and subscribe and comment. I love the comments, and I respond to most, if not all, the comments. If you like it, if you don't like it, please don't subscribe, certainly, and don't like the video. Or you can still comment, tell me you don't like it. I don't want you to do anything you don't want to do, though. And also, I have a newsletter which comes out every Friday morning. So it'll be out 6 a.m. this Friday and every Friday. And this week's edition is all about marriage because it's my 22nd wedding anniversary. And I reflect on marriage and what makes a marriage. And I hope to do it in an entertaining and laughable way. And it's a great newsletter. And guess what? It's 100% free. And it's not like that's 100% free just to get your email address so I can bombard you with emails and sell you some bullshit course. It's just free. I just write it out of the goodness of my heart because I like to do it and I share it for free. So go ahead, sign up. It's AmericanTruthBomb1.substack.com. That's the website where you can get it and download it, or and subscribe to it and get it for free. I'll leave the link in the description below. And I think that's all I have to say. Happy summer, everybody. I hope you're enjoying yourselves. And yeah, that's all I got. I'm going to go now upstairs and Sarange for dinner.